for year 2024. The International Women's Day theme is Inspire Inclusion. I love it. Now I'll just read verbatim what Inspire Inclusion means from the IWD official website. The campaign theme for International Women's Day 2024 is Inspire Inclusion. When we inspire others to understand and value women's inclusion, we forge a better world. And when women themselves are inspired to be included, there's a sense of belonging, relevance, and empowerment. So collectively, let's forge a more inclusive world for women. I love it. I love that it's in two parts. First, you inspire others to include women, and then you have to inspire the woman to include herself. I'll be focusing on the second part in this video, and I was speaking at a particular company on International Women's Day 2024, and my topic was inclusion begins with I. Include yourself. And that is what we're going to be unpacking in this video, specifically how to include yourself in your wellness. I'll be unpacking that in 5 different themes. So stick around, there's goodness to come. Shalom, shalom, best lifers. Welcome to your best life with Eziaha. My name is Eziaha Bolaji Olojo, and on this channel, we talk fitness, wellness, health, weight loss, lifestyle, and more. And in this video, we are talking about women because it is the International Women's Day edition on your best life with Eziaha. So here are 5 areas I want you to include yourself. But first, what gives me the authority to speak to you about including yourself? Because more than anything, I include myself. In fact, what does it even mean to include yourself? Basically, it just means in simple terms, instead of waiting for others to create the tables, create the opportunities, open the doors for us, we can actually create the tables for ourselves, open the doors for ourselves, create the opportunities for ourselves, because we are not altogether helpless. Now, do I agree that we need others? Definitely we do. I don't live my life alone. More than anything, I have a husband who is 100% supportive. However, I do believe that we as women have to truly start to include ourselves first. Before we start to herald others to include us, we have to start to take ourselves really seriously. And I beg your pardon, maybe not start. We have to continue, and we have to take it to the next level. Taking ourselves seriously, taking the bull by the horn, going after opportunities, saying no to excuses. In one word, no grief for yourself. That's what we've been talking about all 2024, right? So that's really what it is about. And on a personal note, I certainly have trained myself. It's a learned training. Train myself to include myself. I definitely take myself very, very seriously. Before I start to call people to include me, take actions that include me, I show up including myself everywhere that I go to, whether it's in terms of my health, in terms of my wellness, in terms of my finances, in terms of my relationships, in terms of my career. I show up 100% first. And when people see us show up 100% first, without excuses, then they are now inspired to include us. The future is woman. The future is man. But it's not just woman or man. The future is for the person who truly shows up taking themselves seriously. So like I said, in this video, I would highlight 5 ways, 5 themes that I think you really must include yourself. On the general note, I'm talking including yourself in your wellness. So what areas of wellness do I know that you should include yourself in? Because I certainly include myself in them. Are you ready? Number 1, you must include yourself in your body health. In your body health. Of course, you're like, is that how you are a health and wellness coach? Waiting you go talk. Yes, you have to include yourself in your body health. This is not the year. This is not the season. This is not the month. This is not the life where you don't know basic things about your body. What do you weigh? What is your BMI? What foods really bring you joy? Not just you joy, but joy to your body. What foods do not agree with your body? What multivitamins should you be taking? What is your body fat percentage looking like? What is the total body weight of your body? What is the blood sugar level of your body? Cholesterol, lipid profile. Look, you have to include yourself before you start to make any demands. How well do you know this machine that carries you everywhere else? The more you understand your body, the stronger you can show up, and then now look for others who would include you too. Include yourself. Get to know you. Get to know your body. Get to know your cycle. Get to know when you're off and when you're on. Get to know what turns your body on and what turns your body off. Like, you need this information. You have to first include yourself and know what your body health looks like. Very important. This is not the year to just eat anyhow. This is not the time to eat anyhow, because there's some foods that don't cause you to show up at your strongest selves. There's some foods that actually take strength away from you. There's some foods that bring sickness into your body. But there's some foods that optimize your health. Do you know them? Do you know them? Even at the very basic level. Do you know your BMI? Do you do regular health checks 2 times a year? Once you're 25 and above, maybe even younger, you have to do that. If you're 30 and above, 35 and above, have you ever done a pap smear? Listen! Some of you are hearing all of this and you're like, what is she talking about? But you have to know. You have to know. Inclusion begins with I. Okay. So number 2. Now, this is not a forte of mine, but it's certainly something I've had to learn, which is your financial health. How are you doing with your money? This is not the time to say, I don't know anything about money, I don't know this, I don't know that. You're running a business or you're doing so. Even if you don't work for yourself, you get paid. How do you deal with your money? Because listen, money gives you opportunities. Money opens the door, literally. Money gives you access to some opportunities. So if you're not in control of your financial health, opportunities will come and you cannot take it. One opportunity will come that they're looking for a woman to do so and so, but you need to be certified in so and so first. But because you are not in charge of your money, you don't have that freedom, in quote, financial freedom, to take that opportunity quickly. You didn't include yourself and it was nobody's fault, because the opportunity came, but you did not have the buoyancy, but because you do not have a solid understanding of your finances. So if you're a woman, this is the time to take charge. There's so many groups, so many apps, so much wisdom in different places that you can certainly lean into, whether you're getting a coach or just joining a group or just educating yourself online. How much did you earn last month? How much did you spend investing in yourself? How much did you give out? How much did you save? How much do you need every month? How much are you spending on things that are not important, but you need to have them? For example, looking good, makeup, dress, hair. You have to know these things, because when you have such solid control and knowledge over them, you can then optimize and take it to the next level. Like I said, money, the availability of money gives you access to opportunities. And this is not about, I make 10 million naira every year or 1 million naira every 3 years. It is just about knowing how much you make, knowing how you're spending it, then having opportunities to optimize it. Do you see? So that's number 2, your financial health. And number 3 would be your spiritual health. This one is very important too. I'm a person of faith. I believe in Jesus. And look, I didn't even say you should believe in Jesus. I say you should believe in Jesus. But even if you don't believe in Jesus, who do you believe in? Because we all have to believe in a supernatural power. What you see on earth is not enough. And when things are no longer going in your favor, you don't only go and do gra-gra for it. You go into your closet and you go and invoke the higher power that you submit to. Because people will not include you by gra-gra. It's not by no green. No green on your knees. No green in prayers. No green in community, faith-filled communities that can pump faith into you when there are challenges. So please invest in your spiritual wellness. What is your spiritual health looking like? You have a routine of prayer, of Bible study, of worship, of going to church? Or do you just like, whenever I can go to church, whenever I just carry through life, or whenever I can put in a little Jesus, I just put him in. That's if you believe in Jesus. And I believe that you should. But even if you don't believe in Jesus, whoever it is that you believe in, we all need a supreme being, and we all need to have that fantastic relationship with that supreme being. You have to include yourself in your spiritual health and wellness. Now, the fourth thing that you must include yourself is your mental or emotional health. Now, I'm not a psychologist. I don't know so much about it, so I'm lumping mental and emotional because people who are like professionals would certainly separate them. Mental, emotional, they're not the same. But for the layman's purpose, let's kind of put them together. Basically, your soul health. Maybe I should have just called it that, your soul health. How are you doing in your soul? What is the, I was talking to someone yesterday, at least at the time of recording this yesterday, and I was like, how's your soul health? How's your joy level? Those are questions you want to ask yourself. What brings you joy? What activities bring you joy? What activities deplete joy from you? What persons bring you joy? Do you see? You have to see how you're doing mentally, emotionally. If you need to seek therapy, I'm here for it. Like if you need to get a therapist, a counselor, a psychologist, a professional who's trained. So you don't go only into therapy because there's trauma or because you're really bad or because you're crazy like some people think. No, you actually go because you want to see what the next level looks like. Sometimes it's just talking therapy, just walk you through what the season is looking like. Maybe it's really intense, maybe it's really hard. You just need that. You need to be able to process things from your soul. Are you journaling? Do you know the internal state of your heart? I love how Dr. Anita Phillips puts it in her book, The Garden Within. I love that book. One of my favorite books already this 2024. And she talks about how your heart is a garden. Gosh, it's so beautiful. Just thinking about it, your heart is a garden. So are you cultivating your garden? She kind of parallels it between a regular garden, like a physical garden, and your heart. How you have to weed it, how you have to water it, how you have to plant the right seeds in it if you want to see it grow and bloom and blossom and flourish. That's how you take care of your heart too. So you must check in with your emotions, check in with your mental health. It's important so that you can even be solid enough to go and ask someone else to include you. Do you see? So yes, please check in with your mental and emotional health. And finally, which is a super favorite of mine, is your friendship health. Some of us are just like, I don't know how to make friends. I don't have friends. I'm a quiet person. Honestly, you have to have friends. This is the year to be bold. You have to make bold asks. ASKS. So it means you see somebody and you feel like, oh, this person looks good. I feel like I can connect with this person on the next level. It's actually okay to go and be like, hi, my name is Eziaha. I am a health and wellness coach. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of 2. And if you don't mind, I would love to get to know you. It's actually okay to do that. Would the person carry like a gun or a club and shoot you like, how dare you? No. What's the worst they can say? No. And you go and look for the next person. We have to start to make friendship pictures. You can actually be an asker. That's how, if you see me, you probably know that I have like lots of amazing female friendships. And that's because I'm happy to ask. If I see somebody I like, I'll be like, girl, let's talk, let's sit down, take the person out. Honestly, I want to recommend a particular book, People Fuel by John Townsend. You don't even have to read the entire book. There's just a chapter on how you can make friends. And he talks about how you just look through your phone, your contacts. You know all those schools numbers that you took when you went for events? Be like, okay, this person, oh, you call like, hey, let's hang out. Let's go and see a movie. Let's go out to eat. Let's just hang out at the beach. Whatever thing it is, you're getting to know them. Look, we need friends. You can't do life alone. You can't do life in silos. And you can't do like just being, like, oh, I'm a quiet person. I'm very introverted. Introverts need friends. Extroverts need friends. So extroverts, I'm an extrovert, 100%. So I might probably need more friends than others. But even the introvert needs friends. So do not isolate yourself. Include yourself in friendships. If you see a table that has other women that you feel like, oh, I can be there, and your motives are right, you're not just trying to belong, just to show off, but you truly feel like, hey, I have something to bring to this table, they have something to give me, it's okay to ask if you can join the table. And if they don't let you into the table, you have amazing relationships in your life and you can create your own tables. This is the year to also include your friends in your growth. As you grow, please don't leave your friends behind. Don't just be attending conferences and retreats and reading books and podcasts and growing on your own. Get your friends on the journey so that you can grow together. When friends grow together, it is beautiful. That's how we get to keep our friends for longer. Because if you outgrow your friends, you're going to outgrow the friendship and you're going to lose the friendship. So I want to just beg you to include yourself in your friendship health. What is the health of your friendships looking like? Some of us need to go and apologize to some friends. Some of us need to go and ask directly some people. Some of us just need to be bold. Just be bold. This is the year to go big and go bold, even in friendships. So that's it. There's a lot more I can say. But like I said, inspire inclusion. Inclusion begins with I, aka me. So before I start to ask other people to include me, I have to make sure that I am including myself in these 5 ways at least. Number 1, including yourself in your body health, including yourself in your financial health, include yourself in your spiritual health, include yourself in your mental health, and certainly include yourself in your friendship health. 5, you are going to truly enjoy your life. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and join the family. I put in a lot of work and effort into shooting these videos, and I'll truly appreciate it. If you would like it, send it to your friends. You know those friends I said grow together? Send it to them so you can grow together. I'd really appreciate it if you drop a comment. And if you, of course, join the family, subscribe and join the family. Drop a comment. I love reading from you. I will certainly respond. So I will see you again in my next video. And in that next video, I'm going to be talking about health and wellness because that's my thing. And then if losing weight and keeping the results that you have gotten forever is what you like to have in your life, aka forever results, aka a body that's built for purpose, aka a for purpose body. If you need all of that, then I'm your girl. Like I am your 100% girl. So check the description below for how we can work together to optimize your health and enable you to live your best life. And if you're a mom of young children or children at all, someone with family, I want you to come join us in our Nourish Flourish Moms Club or just buy the Wellness Revival so that we can start to feed our children better. Because with every bite, you're either feeding your children life or death. And I know that you want to choose life. Listen, there's a health crisis and it's already here. Food would have to be a new medicine because drugs alone will fail. And if you somehow think that, oh, I'll just take drugs, like I said, drugs will fail, and healing does not happen with drugs or in the hospital. Healing happens in your home and your kitchen. So you can take the drugs, but if you don't change your lifestyle, that sickness is going to come back. And that's just you caring for the sickness. So we can all move from sickness care to sickness free, and you use your nutrition to achieve that. And that's by coming. I can help you do that with your children and with yourself. So check out the description box below and see how we can work together. Until I see you in my next video, continue to enjoy the Shalom of God, because the prayer of Shalom contains all of the prayers. God bless you. And as of today, no, not as of today, cancel the as of today. Video is particularly dedicated to I have something on fire. Just pause it. Just pause, don't stop, just pause. Edition on Your Best Life with Eze. Even my name. You must include yourself in your health. Is it health? Okay, sorry. No, it won't work without being plugged. And say that again. I got something when it came to Jagger. Somebody behind the camera who's like, I don't do anything weekend. Fool me. You can delete it. So, no, but, and he talks about how you can, oops.